Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We're going to be starting this episode by heading off and killing the Key Wardens. That's part of our season journey, so we may as well get on it and get it ticked off. It's going to have the opportunity of kind of like getting me back in the swing of everything as well. Ooh, I saw that. Nice try, mate. That's quite some knockback. I think that probably actually hit us, but yeah. It's not too bad. Number one done. Grab all this stuff. Just because I don't like leaving things around. It's all resources that we're inevitably going to be using at some point. Hammer all these guys. I think Torment 4 is the right level for where we need to be at the moment. It's a little bit challenging for some of the mobs, but we can still have pretty good kill speed with the rest. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's head on to Act 2. Dalgar Oasis. We'll put that Garrigan point in while we go. I'm surprised we're already up to Garrigan level 32. That actually ends up going pretty damn quickly, those first bunch of levels. I mean, I know that's not too much of a surprise. Oh god, no. Yeah, not really a problem, except that vortex was very inconveniently timed. Especially with these guys just behind. Okay, that was worth it to get us a couple of extra death breaths. Let's head on to the Act 3 one. Hey, Dragus. Get you killed. Hey, he had to go. He had to go. Probably fine, we've got to go, yeah, really far. Okay, so everything's dying on the way over there. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind going for a full-on murder spree. Let's try and get the Golga taken out before he gets within smacking range. Yeah, I was thinking a moment ago. So our Hydras, we obviously have a limit to the number, and we've got an artificial limit imposed with the black hole in that it has a cooldown before we can cast it again. But if the Etched Sigil casts it, then it's not subject to that, so we can get multiples out. So I wonder how many black holes would be the absolute maximum you'd be able to get out in one go. It's probably only 2. I can't think of anything else that would cast it for you. But it's still interesting to consider that there might be other things or a way of getting more of them out and doing a build based around moving enemies around. Because while the black holes manipulating their position, they're not attacking. They're just kind of like falling through the air, falling upwards, all that kind of stuff. Sean, give me all the gems. Alright, we're nearly at the key warden. That was quite painful, but we're alright. Big one's gone, just killing the last little bits. Right, now we can leave the room. Yay, more death breaths. On to Act 4. And after that, we'll go kill the butcher. And then we still need recipes, so we'll probably start on Act 1 bounties. Jewel crafting recipes are what we need. Anything along this way? No. Heaven is strangely silent. Okay, well, I'll loot what I can from these bits. We're not actually heading to the killing ground, so we could ignore that portal down below us. We're pushing on for the key warden. Nice try with the fire, mate, but I ain't getting breathed on today. Compressors are very dangerous, I find. I always like to get them cleared off as soon as you can. Protection shrine, sure. Always up for a little bit more protection, and reducing our damage coming in means our shields are just significantly more effective, which means that Pride's Fall is more effective. It's just good for us. He just charged out of a black hole. I'm pretty certain they're not allowed to do that. Level 35, yeah. I think we've got to go up again to carry on moving left. Yeah, we do. Hydras on either side make quick work of that monstrous mass of things. No, that's just like nasty beams. Okay, done with all the arcane shenanigans. Nope. No way. Fire chains and those oppressors. That's just a terrible plan. I will take all of those death breaths though. Right, you. And we are done. Okay, we can move on to the butcher now. Might pop back to town very quickly just to sell some of our things. But we have this in the bag. Yeah, definitely worth going back to town. That's an upgrade. Let's wear that. And nothing else really is. Salvage, salvage, salvage. We'll put our points in. 1, 2, 3. And we'll drop these off over here. Now we'll probably go through and use them. I do want a Hellfire Amulet at some point. But I'm going to wait until we've ticked off this part of the season journey so we can see what level we need to run it at. Because there's no point in us running it multiple times. I mean, we're probably going to need to run it multiple times so we can get ingredients to just keep cycling things. But that's all looking much further into this season. So the only question is going to be, with getting the last parts of Veer's Amazing Arcana, do we switch across to that and jump up to Torment 10? Or do we carry on as we are and just hope to gradually build up? Both are perfectly valid. It's just sticking with what we're doing might end up being a little bit slower in the grand scheme of things. Probably not significantly slower though, because if we go on Death Breath hunting missions, we'll get a lot of crafting reagents. I think that's how we're going to end up doing the majority of the pieces. Keeping nice, solid kill streaks going.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I love it when I get both of them out together and I just watch an entire pack of mobs drain their life away.
I am so good, I astound myself.
When the Crusaders had learned all they could, Akan sent them out into the world, seeking a way to cleanse the corruption that coiled at the heart of the suffering faith.
Alright, Butcher is tiny bit further ahead.
And some clerics claimed it was a
Let's put these points in. See, we've got 3 just from travelling that distance. So a little bit more life per hit. That'll serve us well. But with Flame Ward and... Haha, nice try, mate. Flame Ward, magic weapon deflection and everything else, we should be fine against everything this guy really does. I mean, even that we can just face tank. Butcher is down. So the only thing left to do is get 5 dual crafting recipes. And luckily he was actually one of our bounties, so we can just move straight on to the next. Let's go to do the Wortham Survivors. It'd be really nice if it gave you an indicator of how many you've already got, because I know that we've got the potential for some being bought, rather than having to go to Act 2 to check if I've already got them this early on in the game. It'd be really nice to just see very quickly on that. I don't think we've got them, but there's always the chance. There's always the chance. Still, I suppose we'll be going to Act 2 soon enough. It's no real biggie. Alright, Mr. Wortham Militia guy. Let's make things more interesting while you're here. No, he's properly getting in there. I mean, I'd take my hat off to him if I was wearing one. Okay, we've got more militia to save. And of course this is going to be carrying on our levelling up quite well. Bounties are pretty reasonable in terms of the experience that you get from them. So, 2 down. Was there something over there? Oh well, may as well have a look at the lectern. We know what all these things say, but it's all extra little bits of experience.
Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I'm simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate.
A couple of little skeletons gone. Let's get our wall of Hydras up. Surprise! Hop on in. Who needs doors when you've got teleportation? I mean, as a barbarian, you could totally leap over that as well, but at least as a wizard, it feels like we're doing something cheeky. Right. Another one gone, and more death's breaths. Brilliant. So that bounty is actually completed, even though this chap is still with us. Let's move to the Matriarch's Bones. I think they stick with you as long as you're in this area. They're not going to come with us further. Oh, blimey, my nose is really running something chronic today. Apologies. Probably not enough sleep. That's what it's going to be. No, Nightmarish is annoying. Get them killed. Death Breaths? Yes, good.
Need more time.
Still got plenty of mobs to kill. Also, targeting Hydras will make that a bit easier, but we still need to actually find the mobs in order for them to kill them. I mean, even without the Hydras, we can hold our own. They do a very good job, of course, but it's nice to know that we're not completely useless. Let's get both Hydras on this guy, get him taken down really quickly. There we go. Now we loot the room. Yeah, I mean, we had to take all that stuff out because the bones wouldn't fit in while it was all in there. 2 more to go. Let's go do the Den of the Fallen. I hear a goblin.
If only they could see me now.
Trying to kill things around the edge so that we don't trigger the goblin before we're ready. Although it's less important with this character. Ooh. Alright, we're going straight for this guy. So, a minor distraction. We're going to Whimsydale. And I say minor distraction, this is a major distraction. In fact, you know what? I'm going to clear space because we definitely... In fact, no, I'll wait until we run out of space. We're definitely going to run out of space in here. And I ain't going to do it logically as a left wall hug. It's just, I saw a whole group of teddy bears and I couldn't leave them standing. Had to get my murder on. Right, so we're going to do it logically. Yeah, we're definitely running out of space. We're going to get so much stuff from here.
My bags are full.
Yeah, let's just head back as we are. I could be really efficient and like take all the gems out and then pick up everything else, and because we're going to get more gems in there, but we're just gonna we'll do multiple trips. It's less headache to manage. That goes in there, right? And all the gems come across. This is really, really good for stocking us up on gems. Like super awesome. I really should clear out the older ones, but we'll do that another time. Oh my god, it's bouncing and happy and everything. Happy clouds with their happy stash. It's gonna do us alright for money as well. I mean, it's not like going to the vault, but it's still pretty damn good. Ooh. boots and a helm. We are going to get some good drops out of here. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got. Mundungus and Deathseeker's Cowl. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. The two ones that I mean, I could find ones that would be less useful to us, but I'd be hard pushed. Mandrake the Violent. Dead. All the little minions, dead. I can't believe we got a helmet that we've already got, and boots for a class that we are not. I mean, at least we can salvage them up. It's all extra materials. But that is kind of funny. So, Deathseeker's Cowl, Mundungu's Dance, they can just go. I'm really glad that we put the difficulty up to Torment 4. Hello, Amos. It's about time for his breakfast. I was expecting him to be asleep a little bit longer, but he is up and about. Don't worry, mate. I'll feed you. Just in about 15 minutes. You carry on exploring. There's still some food left over from yesterday. Grab both of these just so that they're done. And fill up our bags once again. That's actually getting quite painful, so just be a little bit careful with the way we engage these. They lull you into a false sense of security. They really do. We are full again. He's just gargoyling on the end of the table. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to get a decent amount of Death's Breath from this. So that's all good. Another bit of resist all going in there. And one more cloud of gems. I wonder why they decided that clouds would have gems in them. There's probably a design decision in there somewhere. Nothing in this little bit? No. Okay, further round we go. Evil Oliver, a subsidiary of Happy Company. Evil Oliver is quite dead. Get those unicorns taken care of. And we've got pinatas. Oh my word, look at that. First pinata, and it's got loads of cool things in. Those Forgotten Souls are actually really going to help us when it comes time to make our Hellfire amulet.
I am so good. I astound myself.
Lots of kills, lots of experience. I can see another boss bit just up here. Did not teleport as far away as I expected I would, but that's okay. Oh, that vortex as well. Well, this is going to be another trip back to town. Oh, it hasn't actually filled us up completely. I would have thought we'd be there. We must be close. 2/3. Hello, Amos. He's actually down by my feet. He must really want his food. Alright, well, before we move on, let's just feed him. Still got food from yesterday here, mate. Don't know what you're complaining about. Highly interesting viewing. Right, let's put that character point in there. I mean, if you don't come here for my cat, then why are you at this channel? That's the big question. There's still bits for us to explore, so we're going to be nice and thorough. Pick all this bits up. More Forgotten Souls and Death's Breaths. Love it. Ooh, an amulet. That's got the potential to be interesting. Right, now we're full of stuff. Let's open these up at least, because we'll be able to take gems back. Which amulet is it? Ah, Halcyon's Ascent. Not that interesting. Can't even be put in the cube. It is better than what we've got on at the moment, so I mean, I'll... It's going to give us more toughness. It's not going to change our damage. Oh, I suppose it will a little bit because we're doing fire damage rather than arcane now. Yeah, we'll wear it. And drop off the gems. There's nothing further down here. Pile of presents. I would love it if we were to find one of the set items that we're going to need. It's quite unlikely, but...
Prepare for a long fight.
Not ready yet.
Dead, deadity dead. Let's not get frozen. Ooh, got some trousers. Let's pick these bits all up and have a gander. Hexing Pants of Mr. Yan? Or Deaths? Yeah, Hexing Pants of Mr. Yan. They're interesting. We're not going to wear them, but they're interesting. They can come across to here. I'd love to get upgraded pox folds just as a temporary stopgap. Refresh magic weapon and our armor. Look at how many gems we've got now. It's like a good 50 of each color, varying types. See all the splats and death around the side. That's how we know our Hydra's doing its job. Evidence of death. Okay, we are done with this corner, so let's head on up and round. Oh yeah, that one had loads in it. How about this one? Got some money. Money's always useful. But we've almost run this place into the ground. I think we've only got that last little corner to check out. Fingers crossed for something good, eh? So much destruction. Solid. And that, as they say, is that. I think we've been everywhere here. And we don't need to head back just yet, so let's move to the exit and we'll finish off that bounty. We can also check out this little corner as we go. Overall, a pretty lovely and disturbing place.
Not ready yet.
Right, so we were off to the Den of the Fallen before we got distracted. Luckily, this bounty should be relatively quick.
Need more time.
Yeah, we'll get the Pool of Reflection. Well, there's actually quite a few here. Let's get to killing rather than just hurrying through. down and around this way? I think so. They're only little carrion bats, so they're not really a threat.
Still waiting.
Okay, everyone dies. I'm gonna find that there's not actually many things in here now. After going to Whimsydale, it's just really sparse pickings in chests. Bet there's going to be some at that little junction that we passed right at the start. Yep, that's where the remaining ones are. Luckily, we can hurry on round with this burst of speed. 8 to go. There we go. Let's just grab these death breaths, have a check for any chests, and then we'll head back to town.
I am returning to town.
No, we do still have Ragus Grimlow. Well, we can do that. Definitely do that. I think we just clear a bit of space. Ragus and 75 of his compatriots. I mean, that's loads already. 29, 34. That's Barak Grimlow. I'm guessing Ragus is his brother. Okay, well, we can keep pushing on regardless. Looks like something burned through here. That's actually where we would have come in. So it's going to be round to the right then. Get these guys all packed in together. Take full advantage of the area of effect. Okay, you, mate. Popped like a pinata, except he doesn't have as much stuff in him.
I need to go back.
Alright, Tyrael. Give me a good bounty stash. That's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not certainly not great. 1 gem designed, so it is moving us a bit closer to what we need. Let's just head to Act 2 very quickly.
Hey lady, I can't believe what people throw away. I want to buy some of it.
Let's get the Hellfire Amulet. In fact, we'll get both of these as well. because that will allow us to tick off the season journey. So the final bit of Haedrig's gift. Chest and pants. Ooh, I mean, that's got the potential to be pretty good. We lose Hydra damage with it, though. Yeah, generally it's not bad, but we need to decide if we want to go actual Archon. And going actual Archon would mean not really going Hydra. Or just Hydra in between while we're waiting for it. But I'll have a think about that all off camera. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We've got a whole bunch of death breaths that I'll use to try and do some crafting probably at the start of the next episode. So if you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, we'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.